to over 120 countries across the globe. Mr. Jain's overall experience in trading has been about 20 years, starting his career as an entrepreneur in Mumbai at a young age of about 18 years, then moving to a professional career with an international exposure of over 11 years. He has developed expertise on agro products, rice, sugar and timber. He is also the current energetic secretary for OATA Myanmar. Mr. Hitesh Jain, the GPC Pulses 2.1.
Good day to everyone across the globe and a good afternoon to all the panelists, participants and viewers here on the GPC panel discussion. Firstly, I would like to thank GPC and OTA Myanmar for nominating me and providing me with this excellent opportunity to be a speaker for Myanmar. I have been living and working in Burma for close to a decade with an overall exposure to this country for almost 2 decades. And in this last 2 decades, I have witnessed a lot of ups and downs in the agri sector. I believe this virtual event could not have been at an opportune time to talk on the historic notification released by the Government of India last week, which is on the 15th of May, opening up the imports of major 3 commodities, which is pigeon peas, black mape, green mung bean, which were restricted earlier to making it free since 2017. Agriculture in Burma is the main industry in the country, accounting for about 60% of the GDP and employs about 65% of the labor force. Burma was once Asia's largest exporter of rice and remains the country's most crucial agricultural commodity produced. Burma has been a reliable partner in the export of the above 3 commodities to India since close to 3 decades now. And out of its 1.2 to 1.4 million tons of produce, it technically exports about 80 to 85% to India. I understand that before opening up the imports, India has been short of produce, and the Government of India had issued quotas for about 400,000 tons for pigeon peas and black mape, and another 150,000 tons for green mung bean. So we believe this opening up or making this OGL will hugely benefit India on an immediate basis for its short produced, and also shall help to control the inflation. Also, let's not forget that this shall ease our trade and help the overall chain to grow in a positive direction. Further, this should help Burma farmers to increase the seeding for pigeon peas, which went to a sizable decrease from approximately 300,000 tons until 2017 to approximately 100,000 tons in 2021, which is a sizable drop of about 200,000 tons. The pulse trade with India has seen big ups and downs, and since the quota regime was instituted, what is needed is a stable policy that is well defined, quantified, and a period of time, so that the trade and various stakeholders can suitably not to be subjected to sudden decisions which only benefit for the speculators to detriment the hardworking farmers and dal millers. Burma is blessed with land borders with China, India, and Thailand, and there is a robust land trade with both China and Thailand. This gives Burma a fallback option, so when India doesn't buy, it can supply to these 2 countries. This refers to a case in point where we talk about green mung bean to China when India stopped buying, and maize to Thailand as it is offered at a better rate than China. Burma has rich soil, hardworking farmers, lots of water, sunshine, and ideal perfect attributes for agriculture. What it needs is a secure market and a generous dose of technology with relation to the seeds and farmer practices and residue-free preservatives. The country is willing to embrace corporates that can provide all or any of these without any conditions. Ease of business. The Burma government and its various agencies are also proactive in assessing and solving problems in quick time. So even though the entry barriers seems and possibly which are high, there is a definite comfort for those operating within it. Genuine problems shall be heard by those at the top, and swift remedial action shall be taken to resolve the deadline. The total agro trade in and out of Burma is about, in rice, it is about 17 million tons. Pulses is about 1.4 to 1.6. Corn, 3.2 million tons. So if you look at the overall numbers, you see the country focusing on what they can produce economically. And the rest, there is enough scale and volume to keep an agro-commodity trading entity business throughout the year. Moving on to my presentation. AGT Food and Ingredient is a global leader in pulses, grains, staple food, food ingredients processing and distribution, with merchandising office and value-added processing facilities in Canada, the US, Turkey, Australia, China, and South Africa. It also has offices in Europe, Russia, and other countries, export to about 120 countries in the world, and approximately employs about 2,000 people globally. These are some of the facilities of AGT Group. That's an overall short synopsis about what is being produced in Myanmar. Green mung bean, it used to be 300,000 tons till 2017. It's moved to 550,000 tons because of the global demand of green mung bean, and it's not entirely dependent on India. Pigeon peas, as I mentioned earlier, it used to be 300,000 tons till 2017. It changed to 100,000 tons this year. So there was a sizable decrease. But since because of the announcement of the new notification of the government of India, I see that farmers will be motivated to start seeding more of pigeon peas in the coming years. Chickpeas, it's a big family again. 260,000 tons used to be produced till 2017, and it's 190 to 200,000 tons in 2021. The one thing what I would like to share over here is chickpeas. Domestically also it is consumed. That is it for my presentation. Thank you, gentlemen.